Good morning, Hot Rod Power Team. Our group is heading out of Houston.
Good morning. Quite a few power truck people on the road already.
Good morning, everybody. I'm doing a little fluid check myself and about to head out to intercept with everybody on 290. I stayed on the west side of town today to avoid some of the traffic, so I'll be running into y'all here in a bit.
Breaker broke.
How's that Houston morning traffic treating everybody out there?
Michelle, we're sitting up front waiting.
Okay, we're getting ready.
I just didn't want you to be looking for us.
We're coming down.
You ladies leaving from the venue?
No, we're heading out from Clear Lake to head toward the venue.
10-4. I was just trying to get an idea of how many folks were actually leaving from the venue this morning.
Hey, White Mustang, we got a van behind us.
Anybody up yet? We're starting to get a little chatter going on here.
We're westbound and down on the 10 following a 55 Chevy wagon and a Chevy Nova.
Are y'all taking the I-10 route into Austin, or are you going to go ahead and take off and hit the 290 and take the official route?
Planning on hopping on 290 and taking the official route.
Yeah, I'm over here in Sugar Land on the west side. I'm about to jump on 99 and head north to connect to 290 myself. GPS tells me I've got the better part of an hour just to get to that point.
Hey, all those going to Alvin, I think, I'm the green Cutlass, and I think we lost the black Chevy 39 behind us. I don't see him anywhere.
I see him in front of the school bus.
Everybody following the white Mustang from the Hilton? Are you at the light?
The green Cutlass is.
El Camino is.
I think we lost the black Chevy, though, the black 39.
I think we see him back there.
Cool. If anybody gets lost, you need to be going underneath 45 right now on 528.
That was the shortest light I've ever seen.
I think you're right.
I called ahead to the restaurant and let them know we're on our way.
You lost us from the 76 all the way back. We'll catch up with you on the next light.
Just got to the Busy Bee.
Is it on the right or left?
Right.
Thank you.
Who the heck is going to eat a 1-pound ham for breakfast?
No. White Mustang, did you turn right on Moore Road? Hey, Cutlass, I pulled up Busy Bee on my map and it said turn on Moore Road. Are we going to Busy Bee, do you think?
You're going to Busy Bee in Alvin, Texas.
Well, good morning, Bill.
Morning to you, Scott.
Hey, Carl, you taking this next exit?
Well, Josh, glad you could join us.
Home sweet home. Time to grab my kiddos and meet y'all out there at Coda.
Can anybody tell me how the line is getting into the Circuit of the Americas?
Yeah, they opened it up at 12. I got here at 11:30. I have gone through one of the outer gates and still in line with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other cars, and truly have no idea where we... Oh, wait a minute. I think I can estimate another quarter mile to get into the front gate. So probably 45 minutes total from noon when they open the gate until we get in.
Nice. I saw on Facebook there was a hell of a line.
Yep. Well, the upside would be real good participation. Thousands of cars. We just need to be patient getting in. And, if I were sitting at home figuring out when to be here, I wouldn't want to get here for another half hour. Let all this initial rush calm down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yesterday I watched cars come in for about 2 hours straight.
Hey, there's worse places to be. There's some beautiful cars out here.
Yeah, last year when I hit Biloxi in my 454 SS, when I hit in line, that's when I found out my fan clutch went out and my truck overheated.
I was just sitting here thinking about it. If I was in my other car, I'd have overheated by now. The one I'm in right now handles it just fine. There's a lot of people been sitting out here idling for a long time.
Does anyone know if there's any kind of food at the venue today?
I I have never been to one of these in 8 or 9 years where they did not have food. I'm sure they will. I haven't read specifically about this.
Okay, thank you.
There has been food at the last two venues. I have no doubt that this one is the same thing.
I used to live in Texas. Definitely recommend getting out and getting some Texas barbecue from either Rudy's or Bone Daddy's. It's pretty good here.
Oh, geez, not this again. I just ate because I got so hungry from the last barbecue discussion.
I don't know about you guys, but I can tear up some barbecue. I don't care if I just ate or not.
I agree on the Bone Daddies.
They got excellent scenery as well. Good old-fashioned family fun there.
Did you say family or manly?
Either or.
If y'all know how to scroll back through the messages on this app, we had this conversation about an hour ago, and I listed off probably a half a dozen good places in and around the area here that'll beat the pants off of Rudy's or Bone Daddy's. Although Bone Daddy's atmosphere does have something to, bring to the table.
Well, it looks like they're parking us right here by the entrance. So we'll be out here on the concrete parking lot.
Anybody on the Power Barbecue Tour want to report in from Lockhart?
All right, 39 minutes from the time the gate opened until we pulled in, and about 3 minutes, 5 minutes once you get inside to shut the motor off. You're pretty close. So best luck to everybody behind us. Lots and lots of open tarmac for us to park at.
Where's everybody getting those long haul stickers?
Inside your long hauler bag they gave you on day one is a yellow 4-inch by 6-inch card from Painless Electric. And at Painless Electric, they will take your card, stamp it, and give you one of those. If you take your second neck band with you, or have two people go, you can get two of them.
You're talking about the long haul gang stickers?
Oh, you got me. No, the Power Tour stickers. I know in the past they also had the long haul stickers, but I think there's several commercial enterprises now that make those stickers that just say long haul gang on them. I haven't seen them yet this year.
Okay, well, thanks kindly.
You bet.
I need a short haul gang sticker. Where do I find one of those?
So what's the deal with this line in the Circuit of the Americas? Can the VIPs bypass all this stuff and find another way in?
Have you guys come out of LaGrange? It's about 5 or 7 miles. There's a Smoky on the left just kind of sitting hidden, so watch your speed.
Why is there not more lines in to Circuit of the Americas? Why is there only one line?
Hey, Steven, with the green Cutlass convertible. You out there, buddy? How you doing? Hey, Steven, you out there, buddy? Convertible. Yeah, we need a report on a green Cutlass convertible on 71, the 4 Buckies. Anybody got a word on him? He was broke down, we heard.
We just saw them a couple of minutes ago. He had 2 cars with him that looked like they were helping him out.
All right, appreciate that.
One of the 2 was a green 33 Roadster.
Lane and Ken in the El Camino, you guys all right?
Yeah, we need another report on that green Cutlass convertible. If somebody can give us his exact location, try to circle back and give him a hand.
Hey, did you say the green Cutlass convertible?
10-4. Yeah, it's off of 71.
At the 71 where the bottleneck is, he is sitting in the median.
Do you know if it was before the 150 split?
Not sure where the 150 split is.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Sorry, we'll try to think of some more details, and as we do, we'll tell you.
All right, the green Cutlass convertible has been found at Bucky's.
Good to hear. Is he mobile? Can he get back on the road?
Yeah, he had some issues with the fuel overheating, vapor locking, but we should be able to get it all taken care of here.
Good to hear. We'll probably see you in line. I hear it's about 6 hours long.
As long as you got plenty of cold beer.
What line are you talking about that's 6 hours long, hour wait?
I was totally exaggerating, but we hear that it's taken quite a bit to get in there.
Well, thank goodness for that. I was going to say we wouldn't get punched in time. Thank you for the update.
Sorry about that.
I came in on the end of the conversation. That's what my problem was.
That sounds like my son.
Well, we heard one guy complaining that there was only one line to get in and out. A couple of people are fussing because they're having trouble getting in as VIPs, where they still have to stand in line, I think. Sit in line, that is. And we got friends that are in line right now that say it's awful. We haven't actually arrived, so this is all word of mouth.
We're in line now. It's moving, but it's a slow go.
Well, that's encouraging. That's good.
Well, we've made it into the venue. The lines are actually moving pretty good. It's just a lot of cars coming in. Actually, no worse than trying to pick the kids up at school.
Rock and roll.
We are on the West 21, about 10 miles out. And we're just rolling along 5 miles an hour or so. We're not sure what's happening. Hey guys, we're in line now and it seems to be moving just fine.
Aye, 10-4 on the smooth sailing going in. Thank you for that report, Lindsay.
Say it again, please.
I said thank you for that report.
You're welcome. Okay, yeah, we're officially in. Like, we could park anytime we want. So that took not even 5 minutes to get in.
Hey, is there more than one line of cars around here?
Well, we made it here and we got parked. They are cars everywhere. Looks like about all the spots are almost took on one side, and they're still pouring in. It's going to be a pretty day. Good looking cars out here.
Hey, Carl and Michelle, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir. I hear you. What's going on?
Hey, where y'all parked at?
Right now, we are over in the back in the RV parking with Bob, and we're about to take the parade lap on the track.
All right. Well, we're back here on the other side where everything is, so I guess we'll find us a spot and let us know when you get out of that.
Sounds good. Roger's up front in the Camaro, right by the gate. If you want to look for him, you turn left into the VIP parking, and he's all the way up front on the left.
Anybody out there on the parade of tracks waiting?
Did I hear somebody out there say they were happier than a flea on a dog's behind?
No, I think he said that they were happier than a flea on a fat dog.
I can believe that.
That's pretty heavy. You guys running into any rain today?
I haven't heard of any rain yet, but give it time, you know. It wouldn't be called the Shower Tour 2016 for nothing.
Who's out there?
How about a radio check?
Sounding good on this end.
Back.
Your check is in the mail.
Good, buddy.
By the way, fellers, I said I was happier than a tick on a fat dog.
Here we go again.
Well, Bill, I'm sure you're getting bored sitting up there messing with golf carts anyways.
How did you figure I was still messing with a golf cart?
Just intuition and knowing, stuff about golf carts.
Yeah, now I'm done with the front end. Now I'm working on the back end.
So you blew the headlights the other day. Did you blow the tail lights today?
No, actually, I'm working on the brakes right now. Taillights won't blow. They're LED.
Well, the kids and I are having a good time out here. We still haven't made it to the parking lot yet to look at all the cars. We just still been cruising around, getting the kids all swagged up there at the vendors' booths.
Roger 4 on that. Are you continuing on from Austin, or are you done for the rest of the trip?
Well, that depends on how many messages I've got back on the office phone, and depends on if my son's going to talk me into driving as far as Waco tomorrow.
Well, hell, Waco's halfway to the Metroplex.
Yeah, but it's a much easier return trip, so I won't get too tired to go to work on the next day.
You gotta go see Rick Fairless's place up in Dallas.
That would be nice, but I can't be too far away from my customers at this point. They've all been very patient since last Thursday, but I'm running out of time.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Believe you me. Magic word in the service industry is service.
Scott, are you and your kids here still at the show?
Yes, sir, we are. We're right at the moment cooling off in the official Circuit of America's vendor, whatever building, I guess, here.
Well, we might have just passed because we just came out of the building and just crossed back over the track. Are you on the track side where all the vendors are?
Yes, sir, we are. There's a building kind of where there's a bit of a race car sitting out there with a rope around it, and we're in that little bit of a corner there where they're selling merchandise.
Okay, yeah, we was just straight through. There's a little cafe and a restroom area. We was in there cooling off a little bit.
Where are you heading to now?
Back out to the car. As soon as you come out, you just keep going straight. Walk all the way like going toward the main road. Where that little service station is. We're just right next to that little service station on the back road.
Yeah, we haven't made it out to the car lot yet, but we're about to head that way here once the kids kind of finish hydrating and wetting their towels down.
If you're out that way, stop by and say hi.
Do you have the blue pop-up next? Do you have the blue pop-up up?
Yep, pop-up's up. Chairs are out. We're trying to keep cool.
So from this little passageway here between the buildings, I'd take a right and head back up towards the road.
Troy, I just seen your post on the Facebook page. Your wife's going to kill you. You bring more cars home.
Scott, we're in Section A on the very last row over next to the Exxon station.
We'll keep an eye peeled for you.
Last time I was down in Fort Worth, I brought back 268 Rancheros.
That's Section A2, row 11.
10-4. We're about to cross over the track now and kind of head that direction. So we'll try to come visit y'all first and then mosey on along.
Okay, I get the hint.
No, Bill, she said I had enough. Plus, I had no way of getting it home. I said, there's transport trucks pulls up here every day and load stuff like this.
One thing I notice about that area when I'm down there is the cars broke down on the side of the road. And I'm not talking about power tour cars. I'm talking about the regular everyday drivers. Seem to be in 10 times better shape than the cars I tend to want to repair. And don't go boneyard hopping down there. All right, well, I'll let you guys have your fun. I just heard Scott check in, so I figured I'd bust his canoodle.
Yeah, sorry I bugged out on you guys.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Got all the wiring done on that golf cart?
Actually, Josh, yes, I do. You out there, Josh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, to answer your question, yes, I do. Hey, I got a question for you while I got you on here.
Yeah, what's up?
Two questions, actually. One, you had to bounce somebody, huh?
I think that was Sunday. Yeah, he just came on, started cursing.
Awesome. Hey, bounce them first. If they come back and they keep doing it, then you just eject them.
Yeah, I did. I actually, I think I banned him.
That's what I meant. You bounce them at first, they come back in the room, they start crap, then I just ban them.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Second question. You said you were on the Power Tour last year, correct?
Yes, sir.
I was looking at your profile picture on here, your avatar picture on here. Is that your little blue thing in the picture, or is that your little red thing in the picture?
I took the blue one last year. I'm taking the red one this year.
I got something to show you, son. I'm going to post a picture on here.
Right on. Yep, that was us. I believe that was on the way down from Chicago to Champlain.
Yeah. Now you're earning your proprietary rights to the photograph. I took that photo.
I think I have it on my profile somewhere. Thanks.
That was when my parts didn't get here in time. I bailed. I went to a piece of property I have down in rural Will County, Illinois, and snapped about 550 photos. I saw that car, and I says, damn, that car looks familiar.
Now just imagine my 6 foot 5 inch friend getting in and out of that thing every stop.
It's almost as bad as me getting in and out of a Lotus Elise.
That's what it is. That is a Lotus Elise.
I know what it was. I towed one of the very first Lotus Elises in the United States.
Nice.
Ferrari dealer I used to do work for about, 10, 12 years ago now. Was a Lotus dealer until they had to give up the Lotus franchise for Rolls-Royce, I think it was. And they always raced Lotuses. That's why they were a Lotus dealer, because Lotuses were cheaper to race than Ferraris. And they had one of the first Lotus Elises in the country at one of their track events was a race car that came over from England.
Right on. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and I got to babysit that thing for 2 days.
You get to drive it?
I got to putz it around. I didn't play with it really much. But it's nothing anywhere near what you're driving. When they came over from England, I guess they didn't have impact bumpers on them, and there was all sorts of crap that was wrong with it that they couldn't get the car certified for U.S. delivery. But they wanted to see if there was a market for them here in the United States.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they certified it. My car doesn't really have any bumpers on it either. It's all fiberglass and I guess styrofoam right underneath it.
Yeah, they did something to it. I can't remember what it was exactly. It's been so long. But, yeah, the one that came over, it was no way they could certify it. I mean, they had a battery cutoff switch on top of the left fender and everything.
Yeah, man, they're fun little cars unless you're going all the way across the country with them.
Well, I remember when the Esprit V8 turbos had the recall. If you're into Lotuses, you'll remember that. There was a big recall on them. And they actually shipped the mechanic over from overseas, and we were picking these cars up halfway across the Midwest to bring them into the dealer for them to do something to the bottom end to them. But the first time I got to see the inside of one of those motors, I'm like, ooh, look at that. Spade freaking caps.
I know what you mean.
I actually delivered one to Automobile Magazine when the Esprit V8 came out. I delivered one up to Ann Arbor, Michigan. And that one I got the beat on. That car was not factory by no means, and they delivered it to the magazine for them to do the test run on it.
Well, that sounds like fun.
They beat the living crap out of that car. Yeah, like I said, I saw that front end of that car, and I'm it's such a small photo, I had to look at it twice, and I'm like, I know that car.
Yep, that was me.
Well, good. You'll be heading out in the morning, right?
Actually, I'm heading out tomorrow night. We're going to meet up with a tour in Oklahoma.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's been a pretty eventful day. I mean, people got to come and go, and they actually got to enjoy the day.
Were you listening all day? A lot of people were complaining about the long wait times just to get into the event.
I was in and out all day. I had to make, unfortunately, my Monday morning calls and crap like that, and I tried to keep an ear to it after lunch, and like I said, I was in and out all day on it.
Yeah, my phone was in a locker for most of the day, but I left it on so I could, play the recap when I got off of work.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I love doing the recap. I was able to listen to all the conversations everybody was having the rest of the day.
What I do every once in a while is I download the photographs, and then I erase everything, because it's got to use up a ton of memory to recaps.
You know what? I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to check to see how big the files are. I know it keeps it somewhere on the phone.
Your options menu, and I think that'll want to work. I'm trying to find a bolt. I'm sorry. You go into your options menu, and in your pull down, you find history. Under your options menu, it'll show you how many megabytes it uses for history.
Oh yeah, there it is. It says max set is 35. Right now, it's only using 18.
Yeah, if you only want to running one channel, you're okay, but I've got a couple channels that I'm on, so needless to say, I have to keep an eye on that.
I imagine it overwrites any of the older files once it hits that 35 meg limit.
That I have no clue about. I have never let it do that.
How about this? I'll let mine roll, and I'll let you know what it does.
Yeah, I'm on a 32 meg 6, and I've never had an issue with it, but when I had my torque, I started noticing problems with it. Yeah, if you got that kind of space, it'd be appreciated.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of space, no worries.
Alrighty then there. Yeah, I was trying to find a 2+ inch quarter 20. Of course, when I need one, I can't get them.
So is anyone on here over at the Buda Car Show?
Honestly, fit.
Yeah, the Buda Gearheads Car Club is having a show and shine tonight in honor of this event coming through town. Some of them were traveling along during the power tour. And so they're having a thing at the Cabela's down in Buda, Texas, which is just south of Austin.
Awesome.
Yeah, these guys on their regular Saturday nights, they draw 100 plus cars. It's a pretty neat event. I don't know what they're going to draw today. I'm coming up on it now. I should be able to see something here momentarily.
Awesome. I'll count on you to be our Zillo reporter on the ground.
Seems to have been my task this whole last few days.
There's been others out here that have been reporting too, you know. Think all the people you've met.
Well, it's mostly because I'm a loudmouth.
Okay. You said it, I didn't.
Hey, I know I'm a chatty Cathy.
Hey, I grew up in the CB era, and I'll tell you what, that CB radio saved my butt more than once when I was running down the road, falling asleep in a truck, and the only thing I had to keep me awake was a voice on the other end of a microphone.
Yeah, I remember those days as well, so yep. In fact, I had a CB radio in my International before I had a regular radio.
So there's nothing wrong with being a chatty Sally, or a chatty Cathy, or a chatty Herman, or anything else. Just as long as you're not Molly and Marvin in the motorhome.
Talking Tommy or anything like that, yeah. Hey, did I catch a snippet of a conversation a while ago? You had a guy that had been booted that tried to come back on again?
I guess from when I was looking at the blocked list, Josh had to been Josh. I don't know who else would have did it, but there was somebody on here that started their crap, and they got blocked and then booted.
Yeah, I had seen something about a request to join or something in there, and I thought I recognized the picture from a couple of nights back, and went, hold it, I better check with Bill on that one, but I hadn't had a chance, man. I've been too busy looking at cars and handling the kids and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, like I said, when you get a chance, go through some of the lists. Oh, excuse me. Go through this on here. You'll see some of the goofy-ass rooms they have, and it's interesting, to say the least. There's 420 rooms. There's all sorts of stuff on here.
I'll do that when I'm done with my power tour and I got time to play again.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I said, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Technology is a great thing when it's used for its resources. I mean, there's drag racers that are using it to communicate when the cops are coming so they don't get busted. There's all sorts of stuff, Fast and Furious, then, it is what it is. It's working for us, and it's helped a few people out already on this trip, so, hey, that's all that matters.
With you there, sir, and I wouldn't have met some of the nice people I did without this channel, so I appreciate it myself.
You at that car show yet?
Yeah, we're here in the parking lot. There's quite a few cars over here. They got the whole east side of the parking lot all sectioned off just for hot rods.
Now that's a beautiful thing.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that point, sir. I'd say there's every bit of 100 cars out here at the moment. They got some tents set up with some local businesses. Mercury Charlie's here. He's a custom car builder. A few others that I can see. So yeah, it's a nice thing. If anybody's listening in and get a chance, it's the Cabela's in Buda, Texas.
Any clue what time it runs till, Scott?
I think the official time is 9 o'clock, but it wouldn't surprise me if you were hanging until after that.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm seeing a number of the cars from the tour out here, so that's good. I'm glad that the word got out to them.
Good deal.
Hey, Scott, did you end up making it to the Buda car show?
Just talking about that now 5 minutes ago, Troy.
What was that, Bill? I lost you there.
Said we were talking about that not less than 5 minutes ago. Yeah, he made it there.
Okay. We just now pulled out from there. We're going hotel shopping, see if we can find us a place to rest the night.
You don't have a hotel in Austin?
Yeah, Lori found us one in Round Rock.
Hi, roger that.
Yeah, we don't plan stuff. We just jump in the car and go and see what we can find once we get there.
I did that with a convention I went to in Indianapolis one time, me and my wife. We took one of our company trucks down there, and needless to say, it was the same weekend as some soccer softball tournament or something like that, and something else was there, and there was no rooms to be found within a 30-mile radius of Indianapolis. We ended up going back to the convention, and I ended up sleeping on the ground outside while she took the front seat of the truck.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think this old Camaro convertible might be a little uncomfortable trying to sleep in this thing.
The point I was getting at is I don't do that anymore, period.
Good point. Definitely a good point.
I confirm reservations before I even go on vacations anymore, just because I don't do that anymore. Well, alrighty then there, sir. You have a safe journey tonight, and hope you get some sleep.
Yeah, Bill Lorry said it was time to put some food in her belly and get her cleaned up and see what else there is to do tonight.
Yeah, what Mama says, Mama gets.
Why is that? That's like that all the time with her.
Because they got the extra rib. I said that wrong. I wasn't paying attention because they don't have the extra rib. Sorry.
Yeah, Bill, you think some of the other ladies would have commented on that comment.
Wouldn't be the first time I lined up screen.
Can you repeat that, Bill?
Yeah, I forgot I got away from my Wi-Fi. I said it probably wouldn't be the first time I've had them lined up to yell at me, and it probably won't be the last time. I just have that way about me. It's called having about as much couth as a hound dog in heat.
Hey, Troy and Lori. Sorry I missed you guys. I was busy chatting here with a guy that had an international. Can you hear me, Troy?
Sorry, Scott. We were trying to make a turn on the interstate. Troy's navigator. It was good meeting you and your kids, too. And hopefully we'll see you guys sometime tomorrow.
Ditto there. I enjoyed hanging with you guys. Did y'all enjoy the little Buda car show?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's a neat setup they've got there.
Yeah, they're here every Saturday, and it's usually at least this full, if not a few more. Sometimes they keep it an open thing usually, so there's some of the more modern cars that come in as well on a typical Saturday night.
A couple of the guys that were putting it on came over and talked to us and thanked us for coming by and was telling us how they do it through the summertime when it gets hot and unbearable. They do it a little later in the afternoon.
It never gets hot and unbearable around here.
Well, I asked him, I said, so when does it actually get hot? I said, I thought today was pretty dang hot.
It's got to hit triple digits before it gets hot. We don't turn our air conditioners on until it's about 95. If you guys are looking for any dining options up in Round Rock at the Dell Diamond, there is a Salt Lick barbecue up there. And while it doesn't have the same ambiance as the original one down on the south end of town, the queue's still pretty good, and it's still fun to kind of eat there.
We may have to check it out. I told Troy a little earlier I'm starting to get a little hungry, so we're going to check into the motel and then grab us a bite to eat.
Well, there's plenty of good places up there. There's even a Flicks Brew House, which is a movie house and brewery at the same time. So you could go have a brew and watch a good movie and just chill out for the evening. Or there's the Salt Lick, of course, and tons of good Mexican food.
Or we may end up doing like we did in Gonzales and just end up having a liquid supper like we did Saturday night.
White Mustang, Mr. Carl, are you there? Come back.
So what time's everyone leaving out in the morning?
Hey, Bill.
Go ahead. What's up, Josh?
What do you think my chances are of getting a shot with Rutledge Wood in Kansas City if I'm dressed up as the Stig?
I don't know. The way they've been promoting those Continental Tire Tundra is probably pretty easy.
Might get a good laugh out of him. Just a little concerned, though, because it's so freaking hot in that costume.
Ain't no picture in the world worth heat exhaustion.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point.